Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Zhaoqing. And it is now a Saturday night here in Zhaoqing. We have walked about 12 kilometers down from home to come down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk back along the river and show you some of what's going on along here. We have done this before. We did it on the electric bike 6 months ago at the end of winter, and it was bloody freezing cold. There was hardly any people out here. So we're going to try tonight. There's a hell of a lot of people around. If you saw the video that I last posted, we rode back along here in the evening. There were heaps of people up on the top footpath, but today we're actually going to get down to the bottom, and we're actually going to walk down along the bottom way here. So as we turn our camera around, let's just try and straighten this up a fraction. Okay, we'll just let these people here go past us. Okay, and we're going to head down the bottom. Now, another thing that we're going to try with this, there's going to be lots of karaoke stuff and things happening on our way down the road. Now, I'm going to record all of this, but normally I would try and keep away from it. But I've been told that YouTube now, if I upload a video and there's some copyrighted material in there, I can ask YouTube to remove that material and just replace it with something else. So we're going to see how well that works. So we're underneath these sort of eastern end bridges here. We've got a karaoke set up over this end. We've got, looks like, tea for sale down here. More karaoke over here. We can see with a big screen set up. And then lots of people sat down here being entertained. So we're heading back along this way. We've got quite a long walk in front of us. We're going to duck up this way first. Actually going to walk along the grass up here for a little bit. Show you what the kids are doing up here. So yeah, if you saw the video, I was riding back up along the top path up here last night. You saw how many people were up there. Well, it's the same, if not busier, tonight than it was last night. It's, yeah, very, very busy. So we see the sleds down here, people carrying around. Well, the kids up here are, yeah, these sleds that up in the north of China are probably used in the wintertime with the snow. Here, it's on the grass, where they work just as well. Oh, get that light away from behind these kids, and we might be able to see them coming down the hill here. Here we come. Having a great time. All right, we're going to carry on this way. There's another young lad up here with another sled. Right, we're going to try and get our way back down to the path over on our left. Actually, we might even stay here for a little while. There's a few groups of people up here. So another thing that people will do here is come down, bring a heap of tables and chairs with them and cooking gear, and set up a little barbecue area. And yeah, catch up with friends, have themselves a barbecue, a few drinks, and yeah, have a good time. So here we have a fairly large group of folk, all having a good time. Looks really good. So there's another 5 or 6 groups up along the way up here. But we're going to get back down here onto the pathway because that's long grass through there. So here we have somebody set up a little cafe sort of area, and we can see here they're doing looks like fresh fruit drinks, lemons and limes. And then you come sit down, have a cool drink, and chill out. Very nice. So another group of people come down having teas there. We've got all the sleds and things for sale down here. So you can come and buy your sleds. So here we have a heap more people up here doing their little barbecues. We've got people on the sleds actually. Let's duck up, back up through here, and we'll walk up through here and have a look at what's going on with all of these groups along the way here. So, obviously a family group here. Oh, we've got people up here who've gone to the extreme of bringing a tent with them, setting up a tent out here. You see more sleds being ridden down the hill up here. Kids having a great time, they'd be loving it. It is good fun. Right, where's a little path to get our way back down to the pathway here somewhere. There must be a path through here somewhere. Here we go. It's all good fun. Okay, I think up here we can get back down to the pathway. So, yeah, we are going to have to stop filming at some point, take the phone off, because I'm going to have to get another bottle of water. I bought, can we get through here somewhere? No. Oh, maybe up here. Yeah, I bought 2 bottles of water with me. Figured I'll have 1 bottle of water for the trip out here. Wee, long grass, watch this. Wee. 1 bottle of water for the trip here, and 1 bottle of water for the walk back, and I've drunk both bottles of water already. So yeah, we are going to have to stop and get some more water. So, a few weeks back, all this area was flooded. This was all underwater here, right up to those grassed areas on the right. And if we look over here, we can see the water's a long, long way back here. So it came up a hell of a long way. Yeah, it was, all of this was flooded. It was amazing. We'll see how we go for light through here. It is a little bit dark in this section, but there are plenty of places up here where there's heaps of stuff happening. So we'll have a little dark area followed by just everything going on. We can see that glare of light in front of us in the screen. As we get closer, hopefully that will not be so glary, and we'll be able to have a bit of a look at what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on just up in this little section. It is warm out here. So there's a lot of little shops and things in this little section. Really, really busy. So yeah, when we came down here 6 months ago, the end of winter, there was hardly anybody up this end. It was really, really quiet. There were only sort of a couple of groups of where lots of people were. And even then it was really, really quiet. We see here, we've got heaps of tables and chairs and umbrellas and everything here. Set up for people to come and do what they're doing. And then we see here more fruit drinks for sale, fruit drinks being made. And then fenced off area here into another section of seating and stuff. Okay, looks like more fruit drinks here for sale. We are trying to find somewhere that's actually got cold drinks. I don't want to get a room temperature bottle of water. But yes, heaps and heaps of stuff for sale here. All sorts of fruit teas, fruit drinks, watermelon drink. Oh, we got hot food here in tubs. So yeah, we can, as we see, oh, a little barbecued. So what do we got in here? Barbecued chicken. There's some pork I can see, sort of different bits of seafood, mushrooms, vegetables, all cooked on the grill here. Oh, look at oysters up the end there. People getting into all of that. Okay, so yeah, lots of that sort of stuff going on. Sweet potatoes over here on our left. I'm not a sweet potato fan. Oh, let's duck up through here. So this here is all mahjong tables all the way through here. You can see a lot of people here playing mahjong, which I still need to find out the rules for mahjong. I have no idea how they play this. Oh, we've got some sort of board game happening here with the young ones. Oh, same thing over here. So all sorts of things, all sorts of games. So we can see these mahjong tables spread way, way down the end here. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of them. Oh, let's carry on this way. We'll carry on through here, see what else we can see through here. So a lot more of these fruit drinks. Very, very popular on a hot night. And it's just, yeah, mahjong, mahjong, mahjong. They must have power here from somewhere because a lot of these mahjong tables are powered tables. What have we got in here? Okay. Okay, we're back to the normal mahjong tables here. And then if we actually up here, we'll show you these electronic mahjong tables. They're pretty cool. So we see these tables on our right here. As you play, now I'm not exactly sure what happens here, but the tiles all sink down under the table and then come back up in position, ready to play. We'll have to see if we can find one that's in operation and see if we can see one that's working to show you what's happening with them. But we see, yes, tables all the way around us. It is such a popular game. And here we go, they're getting themselves set up here for the game. We will have to find somebody, actually Elva, my mate Elva, speaks really good English. We'll have to get her to organise, she's got a group of friends she plays mahjong with. We'll get her to do a video with us and actually organise her friends for a game of mahjong and have her actually go through some of the rules. That idiot on a bike going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay, so we are, as you probably should have been over on the path further up on our right, but that's okay, we'll manage. Oh, look at this little electric ride coming through here. So you can hire these things around the place, ride your way up the road. It's great fun for the kids. There's more mahjong tables down here. It is such a popular game. Such a popular game here. I never really knew what mahjong was. I don't know how many of you remember the old sort of, I don't even remember what version it was. Probably Windows 95 had a mahjong game built in, but that was like a stack of tiles. And you were just trying to remove matching pairs. I always thought that's what mahjong was. But apparently not. There's a whole lot more involved. It's a much more complicated game than I was aware of. Okay, just get around this bend, see what we can see up the way. And we might turn off. Oh, we've got another of these little cars coming up the way, so we'll catch this as he comes past. So yeah, you can hire these little electric vehicles to wander up and down the path here. So what's this one? What character is this little car? Oh, little girl's jumping out. She's going to give it a push. Oh, it's a little tank by the look of it. Little army tank. And that's why you have children. Make them push. Good on her. So we've still got this big grass bank up on our right-hand side here. You can't see any kids here, but there are all the way along here. You'll see kids sliding down on those sleds. It's really, really good fun for them. It's, yeah, busy. Okay, we're going to shut off there and we'll come back to you when we get to our next little section. So stick around, there's plenty more to see. Okay, we are now a couple of kilometres further up the road. Well, probably 1.5 kilometres further up the road from there where we were last. And we're coming into another big area with heaps of stuff going on here. So as we walk into this area, another place doing these fruit drinks here, freshly squeezed fruit drinks. And then we have a little ring toss game here. You can see they've got rabbits to win. Looks like goldfish down there, guinea pigs. So there's no one there having a shot at the moment. I was hoping to catch someone playing, but there's nobody there playing right now. So as we walk into this area here, there's heaps of stuff going on here. So start off on our right, another big seating area. We've got lots of mahjong tables in here again. More, what sort of drinks? Okay, looks like freshly squeezed fruit drinks in here again. And then got a lady singing up here, although she's not singing right now. Probably doing a live broadcast, I would imagine. A lot of these people do a live broadcast online. People can donate money to them and stuff. Oh, we got kids with nets down here. I'm guessing there's fish in here for the kids to try and catch. Oh, not even bothering with the net, but just use a hand. Catch them by hand, which doesn't seem to be too much a problem. So yeah, there's lots more mahjong tables and some normal tables just for sitting down and having a drink at. Oh, we have another ring toss game up here. Oh, we've got people actually throwing some rings. So trying to get, so this one instead of being animals is all teddy bears and stuff. Oh, missed. Can she get one? Can she get one? No. And then, yeah, tables right the way up along the back of here. All going off. And we're still looking for a drink that I want. Something actually cold as opposed to room temperature. So one thing that did take me by surprise, oh, we've got artwork happening down here on our left. So it looks like people can buy these ceramic structures and then paint them up. Oh, so they've got the, hello. So they've got the art guides down here to give you an idea of the colours. Hello. And then all the different sculptures down here you can choose. Oh, and there's lots more up here as well. Look at all these. And here we've got one that's partly painted up. So yeah, it's all happening down along here. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, everybody. Then we've got sugarcane drink here on our left. Oh, so we see this being made. So it goes straight through the machine here, pours out the bottom into the cup, and there you have a freshly made drink. I wonder if he's going to do another one. We'll see if we can see the process from start to finish here. No, it might be only the one. Okay, we're not getting another one through there. All right, let's carry on our way, see what else we can see up along this way. So just up on the right here is a big car park, which looks like it's pretty full at the moment. Yeah, all the parking along the street and everything will be chock-a-block everywhere So more areas set up here for various groups to come and settle down and have something to eat, something to drink, and just relax. We actually have a nice little bit of a breeze just starting to drift up the river, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, no point tooting your horn. You go at walking pace if you're in a walking area, you dozo. Oh, here we have some fried food here on our, more fruit drinks on our left. So lots of people in here. We've got more mahjong tables set up in the back here. More barbecued oysters there. Lots more. And then down the back here, we've got another karaoke set up down the bottom there. People singing. So lots and lots of mahjong tables in the back of here as well. More of these oysters on the grill. More meats and things for you to barbecue. So it's all going off here. And yeah, heaps of people. So yeah, as I said before, last time I came down here, I came down on my electric bike and it was freezing cold. So there were hardly any people here. This is the first time I've actually come down through here at this time of the year. Oh, come on, get out of the way. Don't try and bring a huge big bloody bike through that area then, you bozo. Oh, we've got more of these ceramic things for sale here. Oh, and then we've got Play-Doh, so you can make your own. So we have tables set up for working with your clay and stuff down the back here. Oh, and then we've got more. So this is sort of, I think they'd use some sort of beads in here, glue them in with your colors. Looks really good. And lots of people sat down here having a good time, hanging out with friends and family. Yeah, so this whole area down here is new. When I first got to Zhaoqing, none of this even existed. I think they were just building this when I arrived, so it's only really been finished maybe 3 years. And then when it first finished, we got stuff for jewelry here, all sorts of jewelry gear, hair ties and hair clips and the like. Oh, we got some little cooking facilities here for the kids. Here we got young girls cooking up some rice and an egg. So young Emily in Yunfu had one of these little cooking setups, and they have a little kerosene sort of based block that you put underneath, like a for those from Australia, it's like a fire lighter, and yeah, they can cook. So we actually had a night in Yunfu, and Emily and a couple of her friends were all gathered around her little stove cooking little tiny pieces of food at a time. More mahjong tables down here all the way through. Lots of lighting set up. It's a really, really nice area. We've got people having beers down there, so there's obviously somewhere here where you can buy some beers. We're still trying to find somewhere we can get a cold drink. Either a cold water or a cold Coke. That's another thing when I first got here. I'm sort of used to, in Australia, we all drink cold drinks. And, everything other than water. If you're getting Coca-Cola or lemonade or something, it's always cold. It's out of the fridge. First time I went to buy a Coke here, I went into the fridge in the shop, opened it up, grabbed the Coke out, and the bloody thing's not cold. The fridge isn't even plugged in. It's the middle of summer, scorching hot day, and you're just dying for something cold, and and it's all room temperature. And room temperature here in the middle of summer is bloody hot. And even room temperature Coca-Cola is not good. Oh, we got a clothes sale here. So clothes for the young ones. So a lot of traditional sort of style stuff in there. Wow, look at this dress here, beautiful. Look at these along here. So it looks like, just looking at the size, looks like we're catering, so from sort of toddlers here through to these dresses would be for sort of maybe 8, 9, 10-year-olds. So all kids stuff. Oh, we've got some games set up here, little arcade games. What are we trying to do here? Try and get the balls. Okay, we're knocking over a character and trying to get it in the lion's mouth by the look of it. I'm not sure. Oh, we got more fish. More fish to be caught here. Are they fish or are they some sort of eel? They might be some sort of eel, actually. They're a funny looking thing, whatever they are. Oh, we got another ring toss up here. Oh, so what animals have we got in here? We've got little ducks, little chickens, rabbits. That looks like the three, ducks, chicks and rabbits. Oh, and turtles. See a turtle there as well. Oh, look at the little ducks here. Little ducks for sale, little chickens for sale. Very cool. I wonder, can we see a price there? I can't see a price telling us how much they cost. Okay, looking, what else have we got down here? So a lot more areas here for drinks. So we've got another big looking karaoke setup over here on the left. Wow, this looks a really nice setup with the blue lighting. Lots more barbecue stuff here. So we've got a karaoke setup down here. We've got another karaoke setup over this way. Oh, and another karaoke setup in the middle. So all go. Okay, and then we're going to wind our way up to the right here, up the steps, and then we've got a big sort of platform area up here. I think that's a dead end down there. I think we actually have to get up to the top area. So we're going to go up the steps here. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are some sort of guns set up here. There's nice lights and stuff going around the floor. Don't know what the guns are for. Some more things for sale, all light sort of gear. And then getting up onto the top here, we've got all sorts of kids' activities happening. So we've got trampolines with bungee rope, but we've got some of them over to the left. We'll have a look at little train set up here, little train on tracks. And then around this way, we've got all these little cars, go-karts and things tearing around the area. We'll have a look down this way first, then we'll have a look through some of these cars. So here's these trampolines. The kids will be having a great time on them, no doubt. I wish they made adult-sized ones then, that'd be great fun. Okay, and then heading over, hello. So we've got a couple of big blow-up sort of slides and things going on in here. Look like lots of fun for the kids. Let's have a little look in here. So yeah, these are slides up the top. A few things to climb on and jump into and stuff there. Looks good fun. Another one over this side here. And then out in the middle, we've got all these little vehicles running around. So little quad bike, electric quad bike, little go-karts here running around, having a great time. Diggers and all sorts of gear. Young guys having a great time, having a blast. Couple of young girls, let's try not to get run over here. Okay, looks like over here we have some sort of shooting gallery. So we've got balloons set up, looks like little cap guns or something. that they are shooting the balloons, try and win a prize. Oh, a little area for kids to come and play in here. Lots of little digging equipment and trucks and all sorts of play gear. And over here we've got a heap of turtles. Oh, the turtles are all painted up. Look at the colours on the backs of these things. They look really good. And then more, well, I think they'll be eels, I'm not sure. Okay, so from here, we actually need to get back up onto the top footpath because we can't get around the bottom by the river up here. We've got a dance group up here. They were all dancing earlier on my way past. They're having a break at the moment. We'll have to try and catch them next time. They were doing a good job earlier. There's a good crowd of them too. So we're now going to get back up onto the top path up here and carry on our way around here. We're still trying to find a cold drink somewhere. There's got to be one up here somewhere. We see just how many bikes and things are parked up along here. Cars parked all along the edge of the roadway. It's yeah, huge crowds of people down here on a Friday, Saturday, probably Sunday night as well. Gets much quieter during the week, but yeah, Friday and Saturday night especially, it's just crazy up here. Okay, we're going to turn off again. We're going to get down the way a little bit further and we'll come back to you at our next section. So stick around, still plenty more to come. So we turned off just a little bit too early. Just here we have somebody doing some sort of a live broadcast here. So we can see she's got set up with her phone filming. Oh, she's got a little tracker on her that her phone's based on, so it's following her around. It's also trying to follow cars as they go past. And we see she's got a script written up there. So yeah, can't tell what she's doing. She'll be either selling something online or telling some sort of story or who knows what. I can't tell because I don't understand the language nearly well enough. Wow, that's a loud bike going past us there. So yeah, this road that we're looking at here, when I first got here, this was all under construction. I don't know what road had been here beforehand, but this whole probably 15-kilometer run from back behind us right the way up past our school was all closed to traffic. All of this was being built, so they did the roads, they did the footpath, all this glass work all the way along here, you know, like I say, 14, 15 kilometers of this glass work along the side. All of these street lights look absolutely amazing. It's a bit hard to see with them bright LEDs shining down, but let's look over this side. They just look spectacular. So I dread to think how much this all cost. But they did this over the space of probably, they were well into it when I got here, and it probably opened about 6 months after I got here. And the first maybe 6 months that this road was open, it was really quiet. I think a lot of the locals didn't actually realize this was all open. And you know, everybody went other ways until they discovered this road, and it slowly got busier and busier. But yeah, the first few months I used to ride my bike along here, push bike, and it was just dead. There was no cars. It was amazingly quiet. But okay, we're going to shut off again then, and we will get back with you up the road. Okay, just in these trees here, we can see a couple of drones flying around in here, which looks like these are the guys here controlling them. Oh wow, and they're so they've got spotlights fitted on them. You can see them flying through in here. Wow, that's courageous. I don't know that I'd want to be flying a drone where I can't see very well. That's brave going, but I don't know how well we can actually see the footage from this. Hello, hello. I don't know how well we can see the footage on here, but it actually looks really good under the lights. Really nice. So they look like looks like we have a DJI Mini 2 and a DJI Mini 4 flying in there. So yeah, the DJI drones, very, very good. That's really cool. The having the lights on them, that looks really, really good. It's something, well, I am saving up for a new drone, and it's something I might have to look at experimenting with. So we're coming up now on our right here, just over the road. Actually, it's directly in front of us from here, but it's on the other side of the road after we go around this bend. We have this tower up here, which we'll see when we get a little bit closer. They used to do a light show on here. They'd have all sorts of things projected onto this tower. And there's a heap of traditional sort of style buildings down behind this tower that they've recently refurbished and done up and made look really, really good. They used to have, yeah, this really, really cool light show used to be projected onto the tower and onto the buildings. I don't think they're doing it at the moment, which is a shame because it was fantastic. I'm pretty sure I've got a video. I did something, showed some of the stuff. I came down and filmed a heap of the light projections on this tower, and was going to come back. I was going to use that as sort of B-roll. It was just I had my DSLR camera set up, filming from here, and then I was going to come back and actually do something with a bit of a talk over. So here's this tower. It's a bit hard to see with those lights glaring, but and then the buildings up the back here. Yeah, I was going to come back and do another video where we actually do a bit more talking about what was happening rather than just filming. And when I went to come back, I found out they're not doing the light show anymore. So it's a shame. We'll have to see if they keep an eye on that, see if something else happens in the future. Car park down here. Got a lot more people sitting down there again. We're going to get back down onto the bottom path down here somewhere. So a few people selling stuff. We had a dancing group up here. Are they still here? Yeah, just around the corner here. So another group that was doing dancing stuff earlier. They seem to be having a break. Everybody's having a break as I walk past. Okay, we're going to get down the steps here, get back down onto the bottom pathway. And down here, along here, there's a lot of guys fishing down here. So we're going to go and have a look at some of the fishing going on down here and what sort of things people are catching. Oi. So there's our new bridge off in the distance there. I don't know why it's not lit up like it normally is. Yeah, I noticed that last night. There's normally all of the cables on the bridge have got LCD lights strung down them, and they make all sorts of images and stuff on the bridge, but for some reason it's not happening at the moment. So as we get down the bottom here, we can see again, probably where these steps are in front of us. All of this area was underwater, probably from about where the steps are. And if we look down to our left, the water's, yeah, way, way, way down. You're probably bored of me saying it by now, but I'm still astounded every time I sort of walk along here and think about how much that river came up. So down along here, there's lots of guys fishing out in here, just off the shore. A bit hard to see here. So we get a little bit further up the track here, we'll try and get down a bit closer to the water and give you a look at what's going on. Whew. We still haven't managed to find a cold drink yet. And we can see just off to the side here, got a number of these boats parked up, which is a bit hard to zoom in of the night time. But yeah, there's one there, there's another one just up in front of it, there's another one in front of that one. They're all yeah, pulled in for the evening. They'll be no doubt back heading down the river at first light. There are still a few boats running up and down the river, but not many. It is very, very quiet now. So yeah, I was mentioning earlier about the road up here being constructed. While they were doing that, at the same time they were doing all this construction down here. So all these light poles which run from way up back, 5 k's back behind us, 10 kilometers down the road this way. It's they did a absolutely fantastic job. And after all this being underwater, all these lights and everything's still working. So no water damage to them. We can actually, I don't know, you can see terribly well, but you can still see mud in the pathway here. And then up on the side, so you can see the water came right up over the top of here. And we've got the mud caked into the grass down the bottom here. So we can see it came up to this level up here. And if we turn around, have a look down here, hard to see, but the river's, Jesus, must be 8 meters below us at least. It's yeah, absolutely incredible how much water came up this place. And we can see, this is all normally grass down here. We can see it's just all caked with mud. Just give it a couple of months for the rains to sort of wash that away, and no doubt it'll all be looking good again. Okay, let's get back over the other side of the path. Keep right. And we'll go and see if we can't find a way to get down a bit closer to the river. Actually, when we get up to the bridge up here, there were quite a lot of people fishing under the bridge, so we might wait until we get up there and we can have a good look. So we're going to shut off there. Stick around. When we get up closer to the bridge, we'll turn back on and show you some of these guys fishing. Don't go away. Okay, so we turned off a second too early again. So just up here is a pathway we rode along last night, and then the roadway, and we can see the road's actually, it's not actually planted on the ground, it's all raised up on these concrete barriers. It's a bit hard to see from here, but I hadn't actually realized that before. I've not been down at this section really at night time, or well, at all this far along the river. Normally I'm up the top. I hadn't realized this was all empty underneath the road. So I wonder, before they upgraded all this, I'll have to ask somebody and find out, judging by the look of that, it was maybe, it's hard to tell, but that goes back a long way in there. It was maybe only only single sort of lane each direction. So yeah, and it's now what, 3 lanes each way. So they've done a big job of extending all of this. It's a huge job. Okay, we'll get back to you when we're up closer to the bridge, and we'll have a look at these fishermen. Well, fisher girls. I'm sure there's some girls taking part too. Whoever's there, we'll have a look. Okay, so we're back up on the top part of the path here again briefly. We've got a few more stalls going on here. So we've got, looks like some sort of craft stuff happening here. Can't really tell. Oh, and here we have the sugarcane drinks. We have coconuts here. It's all going on there. And then they've got water, but it's not cold. It's still not what we're looking for. So we've got more fruit juice drinks here. Looks like more barbecued meats and things here. It's just all go. Lots more tables and seating set up here. And then we're going to duck back down, get back down to the bottom road again. And we'll try and find some of these fishermen getting closer to the bridge. When we get to the bridge, I know we've got about 35-40 minute walk left to get back home. So bring on the bridge. I am running out of steam. We did that walk up the mountain yesterday, which I didn't film a lot of the actual walking, but we walked a lot. And then when we finished sort of up at the tower, up at the monastery sort of place, we took a detour on the way back, walked a different way and walked a lot further than we needed to, but it was a good walk. And actually felt pretty good. I didn't feel very sore. Woke up this morning, felt fine. But I must have been right on the verge of feeling sore, because sort of walking out to the far end behind us, by the time I got out there, I was starting to feel it. Both the heat and the distance of walking. And yeah, my calf muscles are certainly feeling it now. I think we might be off booking in for a massage tomorrow night. Go and get a good rub down on the legs, because yeah, they are getting tight. But this is just such a great walk along here. My hope is that eventually they're going to do the same as they've got here. I hope they're going to do the same over the other side of the river here, because what would be really nice is being able to walk right back to this earlier bridge, cross over the bridge, walk right the way along this side, right the way past this bridge down to the next bridge, cross back over, and then walk all the way back. You know, it'd be a great walking circuit. It'd have to be a 30-kilometer walk. It'd be a long walk and hard work, but it'd be absolutely gorgeous. It would be really, really nice. Most people, I imagine, wouldn't walk the whole thing, but certainly do bits of it each night or something. Oh, we've got a big puddle of water there. That's why these people are getting up onto the wall. We'll avoid that. We don't want to be getting wet. Oh, cross over to the other side here. Got a few fishermen down there. Can't really see. It's too dark down there in the darkness. Right. Okay. We'll be back with you. I keep saying when we get up to the bridge, but we always keep coming back beforehand. But if we don't come back beforehand, we'll be back with you at the bridge. Okay, so we're almost at the bridge now here. Go and get a bit more light. You can sort of starting to see the fishermen down there a little bit better. There's a couple there. There's quite a few more just up the way. We've got a little boat just putting past us here in the darkness. See if we can't pick him up. Not really. This camera is just not good enough in the darkness. But as we get up to the bridge here, there are lights underneath the bridge. So we'll actually get right down to the riverbank and we'll have a look, see if we can see what some of these people are catching in the river, what type of fish they're getting, how big are they, how many are there. Oh, we've got a bit more water down here on the ground, and now we're heading over to the right. We're going underneath the roadway here. We just had lights turn off on the bridge. So it's 10:30 now. The lights along the edge of the pathway here turned off a few minutes back. We just had the main bridge lights turn off. So the only ones that are really on now are way over here where the shipping goes under the, oh, even they've just turned off as well. I thought they might have been staying on for the shipping, but it's well dark under here now. We should have been coming through 10 minutes ago, before the lights all went off. So yeah, the walkway that we walk along is over here. So we are right underneath the main road here at the moment. And that goes, if you can't see, it's way too dark. That goes way back in there. I'm guessing there's probably a stack of bats under here as well. I'm pretty sure it'd be a good place for bats to be living. But I'm going to try and find a little walkway down here somewhere to work our way down to the riverbank. We'll try and get out of this darkness down into the light. Somewhere there must be a pathway down here on the left here somewhere. Just move over to the left and keep right near the edge, just in case there's bikes come flying through here, because they do that at a fair whack of pace. If you follow Mr. Tony, he's talked about them a bit. He doesn't like them at all. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan myself, the speed some of these guys ride. Here comes one behind us now. They're not doing too badly. We'll let him off at that speed. So they both look like, a bit hard to tell, they went through pretty quick. Both look like they're carrying fishing rods on their bikes. All the fishing gear. Wow, it's dark in here. We've got another bike coming towards us as well, so we'll keep right over this side. Okay, we must have a path down here we can get down, but I'm not going to try and climb down there in the dark. These bikes parked here tell me that there must be a way you can clamber down there, but we're not going to try and do that. We'll try and find an actual staircase down the way. I'm pretty sure there will be one up here. There's a lot of people down here fishing under the bridge. Well, there was a lot of people. Yeah, it still looks like there's quite a few people down there. So, oh, we might almost be able to, no. I want to find a staircase. With this having recently been so flooded, it's probably all still very wet mud on the bank here, and I don't want to go getting in there and sliding my way down there. It could be rather embarrassing and rather dirty and rather painful. So no, we'll try and find a safer way down here. It's not something I'm going to mess around with. Just keeping an eye on that bank on our left. Just trying to find somewhere where there is some decent footing to help us get down. There must be somewhere good here because there's a stack of people down here. So they must have got down here somewhere. We might go up to where their bikes are parked up here. Actually, that's almost tempted to climb over there. But no, we'll go up to where their bikes are parked I'm guessing that wherever they're parked is close to where they actually climb down, and it's probably the... Okay, there's heaps of footsteps down here, so we might jump over here and just very, very carefully walk our way down the path here. Hey! Wow, it is pretty damp, pretty muddy. You can see well, I don't know how well you can see the size of these holes where people have stepped are pretty deep. Wow, yeah, that's pretty squelchy underfoot still. Oi, way, very squelchy underfoot. Oi, that's not nice. Oh. Okay, I probably should have worn some better shoes for this. Okay, that's feeling a bit solider now. Let's get down, have a look at what we can see here. Okay, right, we're not going to go too far. Oh, no, that feels okay. I'm a bit worried about being slippery. But yeah, we can see there's lots of guys here with fishing gear. I can't see much in the way of fish that have been caught. But they've all got sort of LCD, LED type lures and stuff in the water, trying to attract the fish. But I can't see much in the way of anybody actually having any fish that they've caught. So they're not having a whole lot of luck with the fishing. Goodness me. Wow, my shoes are disgusting now. I'm going to have to soak them when I get home. Luckily, I've got a spare pair put away. Another group of guys here with their gear out. So yeah, there are guys fishing right the way along the riverbank here, all the way along. It is quite a popular pastime. I don't know how much people actually catch. This guy looks like he might have something on his rod. He does. It's only tiny. It's a tiny little thing, only a few inches long. Throw it back. Okay, now what are we going to do? We're going to try and get back up. Actually, this bank here looks a bit better. There's a bit more grass on here, so it might be safe to try and work our way back up to the top. There's a few more fisher people here. We'll duck, just have a look here, see what they're catching before we head back up to the pathway. Just again, I can't see much that's actually been caught, and what they're catching looks very, very small. So maybe not much. Okay, so he's caught something. What's that? 15 centimetre fish of some form. Oh, chuck him into the basket down there. Nice shot, son. Okay, we're going to try and work our way back up. Back up to the pathway up here. Wow, so look, this was a fence here, which has obviously been just attacked by the flood. And see, it's covered in all sorts of debris and stuff. So that was to stop people getting somewhere, but it's not going to do much of that job anymore. Right, so we're going to try and work our way back up. So we've got a grass bank here. This is much better than that mud bank we climbed up earlier. In fact, it looks like a little line here. Looks like this was about the level that the water got up to on the way through. Oh, what do we got here? This is all closed off here. Okay, so we might have to climb this fence. Oh, I see. So this is where they're doing the works up here. Okay, we're going to have to head back this way and find a way back up, back over this onto the pathway. We have to head back this way, find ourselves a way back up back up to the main street. Oh, I am fast running out of steam. It's oh, so that flashing, I don't know if you can see that in the camera. You can see it sort of flashing on the left here. But that's, if we look up on the road there, the strobe lights going off. They are traffic cameras. So every time a car goes past, the strobe goes off, gets a picture of the camera, of the license plate, and they'll be able to tell, you know, if you're on your phone while you're driving or doing whatever else you're not meant to be doing while you're driving, you get yourself into a bit of trouble. It's very funny. You don't really see much in the way of traffic police here in China. Well, here in Zhaoqing in particular, traffic police aren't really out and about terribly much. A lot of it does rely on cameras. And it seems to work. Anytime I'm driving with someone, if they see a camera ahead, they're slowing down, doing the right thing. Then they go past the camera and they're back to where they were. But yeah, it seems to do the job. Keeps people fairly honest. Wow, actually, just looking down here, this is all mud along here. So this water must have been right up over this pathway here as well. Can't see it in the darkness, but yeah, that is really muddy along here. So they haven't cleaned this one up terribly well yet. God, how far back do we have to walk to be able to get back up to the top? Right, when we get back up to the top, back up to this bridge, we'll come back to you. Okay, so we're back up the top at the bridge here. Had to walk about 500 meters back behind us, 500 meters back. So down here is the fisherman we were just looking at. And then up here is where we had to stop and turn around because of that fence. And we'll show you up here why that is. It's going to be the last thing we're going to look at tonight. And then tomorrow night, we'll come and start again up at this building. Either tomorrow night or next weekend. We'll sort of come along at the same time we started here tonight, about 9 o'clock. And have a look along the rest of the way here. But we'll show you why this was fenced off up the road. So let's see down here if we can see. Okay, so down here was where that fence was laying across, and we'll see why it's there in just a moment. So there's a building up here which, back before they sort of widened and improved this road, it was probably set back from the original road, I would imagine. But now that they've redone this road, the building is right up to the edge of the road. So what they've got here is all of this, so down below and also up here is all fenced off. And I believe what they're doing is building a pathway like we're walking on here around behind this building up in front of us. So the problem we have at the moment is if you're walking along here, so here's this fence that we just had to run, and yeah, it's all construction underneath here. And I believe what they're doing is putting this pathway around behind this building in front of us, which as we walk around this little bend, we'll see the building. So the issue they've got at the moment is to continue around this footpath. Even if they hadn't fenced this bit off, when you get up to the building up here, you basically have to get down onto the road. Which, yeah, when it's not too bad at the moment. It's sort of getting on towards 11 o'clock at night now. So it's not too bad. But when you got a busy time, you know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a nightmare trying to walk your way through here. You do have to be on your toes, be aware of what's going on. But we can see here the building is, you see, right up to the edge of the road. See if we can see through in here. So yeah, we can see they're doing the concrete work here. It looks like they are going to be doing something to go around there. It would be good. But yeah, we do need a way for people to get past, so you don't have to get down onto the road on your bike to carry on past this little section. So we're going to call that quits there. Just get around this little bit, get back up onto the footpath. So we're going to call that quits here, and we'll see how we go. Either tomorrow night or else next weekend we'll come back out the same sort of time that we started here. Trying to turn this camera around. So yeah, about 9 o'clock we'll come out and we'll do the video from here back down the rest of the way, back down home, and show you the rest of the way along the river, because all the lights are off. It is getting much quieter now. I still haven't found a drink yet, so I'm actually going to cross the road, get over the other side of the main road. There are some shops over there up the way a bit, so we're going to find ourselves a cold drink, because it's, yeah, really starting to run out of steam. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed this little walk along the riverfront, hit that like button, share with friends. If you know people who have beliefs about China that don't really hold true, share it with them. Get them to watch some content that from people who are actually living here and can actually show what China's really like. Subscribe to the channel to see more, of course. If you have any questions or comments, hit us up down there in the comments section. If you have anything you'd like to learn about life here in China, Zhaoqing in particular, Guangdong more widely, and China more widely than that, yeah, hit us up in the comments section. If you come up with a good idea, we'll definitely look at going out and doing some research. We've got two videos that I'm sort of looking into at the moment from commenters. One about health insurance if you're coming to China. So we're sort of looking at short-term and long-term visitors. So if you're only coming for a couple of weeks holiday, what's the best way to go for health insurance? If you're coming for longer, if you're going to live here for a year or more, are you better off getting something local from here? So yeah, we've got that coming up. And what was the other one someone asked about? Oh, retiring in China. So we're digging into that. I'm still trying to find information and stuff. They may be a little while coming because there's so much conflicting information out there to go through. But yeah, they'll both be coming up, and they both come from viewer questions. So if you're one of those two people that asked those two questions, we are looking into that. We are working on it. It's just taking a little bit longer than anticipated, but they will be coming. So if you've got an idea for something you'd like to see and learn about, hit us up in the comments section, and we'll endeavour to go and have a look for you. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. I'm going to go find a cold drink, and we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.